Are you noticing that you're starting to turn into your father? Are you noticing that there's certain things that you're doing, mannerisms, traits, thoughts, beliefs, things that you swore you would never do, but now you see yourself doing them? Are you turning in to your dad? Are your kids going to follow your path? Are your kids going to turn out to be like you? And if that's so, does that mean your son is also going to be like your father? And it hit him like a ton of bricks, where he saw that the things that he was complaining about his father, you know, and especially in the past, he was now living into. And if that was true, which he believed it was, he accepted that, would it not make sense for his kids to also follow that path unless he made a change? Well, we have the tools and resources available, and future generations are going to look back at this time and they're going to make a declaration. You had the knowledge. Why didn't you change?
What we often see is that the men are telling themselves that, you know, and I've been guilty of this too. I don't have children right now, but I tell myself that I'm doing this for us. You know, I'm building this for us. This is our dream. You know, you said that you want to have a certain lifestyle, so I've got to work. I've got to put in the hours. If you want that, then I've got to go out there and do the work. And in my experience, what I found to be true, 9.9 times out of 10, it isn't really their dream. It's our dream.
That's definitely true. And as a father, I can speak to that feeling of wanting to provide and also that feeling of wanting to be present. Sometimes that feeling of wanting to provide and wanting to be present can actually be in conflict with each other, because you want to provide the best for your family. Every man does. You know, it always starts off with the story of just working longer hours at the beginning. What we're seeing with a lot of these guys is you're just not being effective.
And alpha today is a modern thing. We're in modern times right now. Our father's generation and their father's generation is over. We have so much more accessibility to us today. And it behooves you as a dad to understand that your children will never have the emotional intelligence and maturity level that you do, because you're obviously far years ahead. So it's very important to keep a perspective of kindness, gracefulness, and forgiveness towards them now, because they are adults in training. Which version of yourself do you want showing up when the conversations happen of what was he like when you were a kid? Who was he then and how is he now? Do you want to be a father who's very inviting now and very graceful and friendly now that they want to be around later? Or do you want to be that ogre dad who was always intense and angry and whatnot? They're going to love you either way, regardless. But they have their own story to write as they grow up because they're watching. It's hard, but think of the big picture, because it's a massive return on your lifestyle later on.